Open access is very simply access to all scholarly resources freely online, usually online, to everyone who has internet access. It usually refers to journal articles, but it's come to mean all scholarly content, including teaching resources. And the reason it's important is kind of obvious, that if you don't have access to expensive scholarly databases, you don't have what you need to do your work, to work as a professional, to work as a scholar. In fact, if you're not in a setting, usually a university setting, where you can get those journals, those expensive journals, you really are massively disadvantaged. The biggest challenge is that a number of commercial publishers have seen this legal requirement as an opportunity, and so they are continuing to demand massive subscriptions to institutions, but they're also charging what is called article processing charges. So there's this bizarre situation happening at the moment that there's payment to subscribe and there's payment to publish, which is the biggest danger of the open access movement presently, that there's this double dipping going on, so payment for the reader and payment for the writer. That's pretty scary stuff. Well, ironically, the policy environment that's shifted so dramatically has not necessarily meant that there's more support for the open access agenda, possibly because of the way that it's been done. I think academics have always wanted their work to be read. It's their stock in trade, and open access undoubtedly leads to more citations, it leads to greater visibility, and if you are able to demonstrate the value of open access, you get massive buy-in. Forcing people to do anything is usually not the best way of going about change happening. So the policy environment's both good and bad at the moment. It's an exciting time, but if the change isn't well handled, it can actually have some serious backlashes, which is what's been happening in the UK, particularly recently. So it's got some really good parts, but it's got some really dangerous parts. The end product, open access to scholarly resources, is undoubtedly a good thing. And one just has to hang on to that final aim and that final objective, and not get too caught up by the processes and the means and the chaos along the way.